about the Liverpool Brighton game, the one in which Liverpool lost 1-0
Oh,
at home.
Liverpool.
Two games, two defeats at home in a row
Yeah,
after 68 games of an unbeaten streak at home. What do you have
yeah,
to say?
So,
yeah. Go on, go on.
who's gonna say first? Pranav.
Yeah, okay.
You go, okay.
Oh, it was. I don't know. It was like the poor going forward, and then I don't think Brighton were like they were sitting back for like 90 minutes and then just countered and got one goal. They actually played good football. They could have scored even more. I think Maupe was absolutely brilliant, even though I hate him. But yeah, he's actually a good footballer. Like
He's a decent
yeah,
footballer.
he
He can play
knows.
football.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
knows like, and he created so many
basic.
chances.
Yeah,
And yeah, then Brighton, yeah, they were brilliant. They were good going forward. They defended well. Salah had a few half chances, which he usually would have buried if he was like in proper form. But yeah, and then yeah, it's the same again. When you have defenders, the goal they conceded was poor. I think it was Nats Phillips. He just missed the ball. He tried to clear it.
yeah,
When it comes to and something happened. It hit some two three people. Then it hit Alzat and just
yeah.
went in.
And then went in. Yeah.
So yeah,
So
it was yeah
you
struggling.
think,
They're struggling.
yeah, Liverpool are struggling. I mean, Brighton are a good footballing side, and they defend well in numbers and going from there. Trossard, Mope, they have decent players going front, and now they signed Casino as well, so the midfield is going to get
Mm.
stronger.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think Liverpool are struggling. I don't think Thiago has been as good a signing as what people hoped him to be. And it's the centre back situations also certainly hasn't helped, but they've got two
Yeah.
centre backs, so it may
I mean,
improve.
even the goalkeeper being out is a huge
Yeah,
thing. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
it's
not like the goalkeeper contributes much to the play going forward, but to just have that presence and to have your goalkeeper as a voice to organize the defense
but
constantly,
I think
it plays a
Liverpool's
huge role.
backup keeper did a decent job. He made a
yeah,
few
yeah. He
decent
made some
saves.
decent saves. Yeah,
He
I
made some
agree,
decent saves.
agree. He must have
He
made
wasn't as
a.
bad as Adrian.
I'm talking about about having a personality in
Yeah,
the
absolutely,
dressing room and on the pitch in
absolutely,
that sense.
absolutely,
oh, and
Like
Allison is
absolutely.
a
your players
proper baller.
your
Yeah,
players out on the pitch will be so reassured if they know that their first choice keeper in Allison is is at the back. It just
absolutely,
gives them that
Kunal.
much more confidence to
I
go up front.
actually I agree with you because I remember Allison was out, but Van Dijk was still playing, and Liverpool did drop a few points when Allison was out. But when Van Dijk was out and Allison was playing, Liverpool was still doing fine in the sense like they were still winning games and picking up points. I think
Yeah,
I think Allison Van Dijk signing was a mega signing and the star
yeah.
signing, but Allison's signing went under the radar, and people don't talk of him as highly as they talk of
Mhm.
Van Dijk, where he deserves
Yeah,
to be talked about as highly as Van Dijk as well.
Yeah,
Allison
yeah.
has
I
been an
mean,
immense
it
signing.
was from that season on. I mean, the season in which they signed Allison, that was the season that they won the Champions League, and then they
Exactly,
went on
mm.
to win the Premier
exactly,
League.
exactly,
It's huge. I
exactly.
mean,
Huge,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's an upgrade. I think it's an upgrade on what's
Karius.
his name?
Karius, bro, he's
Loris
back in Germany.
Karius.
He's playing in. I think if I'm not wrong. I think he's playing in Union Berlin.
Is he doing well?
With
Union
Everyone seems to do
Berlin.
well in the German league.
I don't know. I think he'll do well here because I mean it's easier to play
It's
here
easier to do well
than it
in,
is
yeah,
in the Premier League. But he
yeah,
wasn't
absolutely.
doing too well in Turkey either. I mean he was playing for Besiktas and he fucked up
Hmm.
there too. So
Yeah, yeah,
he got kicked out of there as well. So I don't know. It's going to
yeah,
be a little difficult if he has to. He really has to find his form back. But
yeah. Anyway,
is his
so
parent club still Liverpool?
yeah,
Liverpool,
he's
I
on
think.
loan.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Oh, not sure. Yeah. Anyway, this
Right.
what do you think about Liverpool's form in the sense like they've lost to Brighton, they've drawn to Burnley, and what do you think went wrong in the Brighton game? Is it Salah? I mean, I think Liverpool are carrying Salah at this point. I mean, he scores two goals midweek, and I
I
think he
mean,
missed so many
let's give him
chances.
the credit he deserves. I mean, with the goal that he scored against West Ham, that not only the build up to the goal, but his goal in general. That first touch on his right foot, then to slot it home from there with that much with the keeper being that close to him. He regardless of what
Fair.
you think of him as a finisher and stuff, he might not be as clinical as I don't know, let's say Harry Kane or someone, but he's really world class. He's good, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're saying like we're telling that like he's not having a good season. He's having a bad season, but he's still the top scorer. He still has 15 Premier League
exactly,
Fair.
goals.
Fair enough.
exactly.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So yeah, and then they're
Yeah.
missing Mane too. Mane is a big
Yeah,
Yeah.
they didn't
miss.
have money
Mane,
either.
Firmino has forgotten how to shoot, and he
Uh,
can't score. It's sad.
I mean, if you look at
Yeah.
Liverpool's team right now, they're really lacking on in like big players like Van Dijk, Allison
Mm.
for sure. Then
Mane.
they Mane and I forgot there's another. Fuck,
They're
I
missing
forgot
Fabinho and Henderson in midfield as well. It's
Yeah.
Yes,
as good
that.
as missing them just
Oh
because the
yeah, and
pitch
then
doesn't.
they don't have Jota as well.
Yeah.
Toyota, yeah,
There was that period in time when he was the he was a starter in that team, so
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Like
ahead
you
of
mean
Firmino.
people like you hear people say like defense start attacks, and also when you don't have your best defender, your best goalkeeper,
yeah,
your two other good centre backs, like you would be struggling. And then like when you start a season with three centre backs, and then you have two centre backs who are like injury prone a
yeah,
lot. I mean,
yeah,
they've got it on themselves. They should have
yeah.
bought another centre back at that time,
Yeah,
and now they bought Ozan Kabak and some
they even got some
Ben
Ken Davis,
Davis, Ben Davis
Ben
Davis,
Davis.
yeah,
from some League
Preston
One team, Preston North
Preston North
India.
End,
Yeah,
So I don't know, it's like makeshift 6 months somehow
yeah.
just to get through
I mean,
this.
he is to them what Igalo was to us.
No, but it's a mad move for him from Preston North End right up to
to
the
champions, from the championship to champions.
not even
Mhm.
championship, League One, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway, moving on.